Hello everyone and welcome to day 4 of our HP Quickstart class. This is the day that we've been building up to, and it's great to be here to get into working with customers, sales orders, invoicing, and quotes. My name is Rhett Scott and I'm with hpCommerce Software. So we've covered our dashboard review. I want to talk about pricing strategy before we move on. When we were working with products, we saw where we could establish up to 8 different pricing levels for a product. We also encouraged you to keep it simple and, if possible, just maintain one pricing level. When it comes to customers, you set up a customer and you put them onto a pricing level. So I'm going to go into account profile and we'll look up here on parts price and labor price. When you set up the customer, you apply them to a pricing level, and then you can discount up or down off of that level. Your strategy is to keep things really simple and just maintain one pricing level, but you have a customer that you want to give an additional discount to. You can still use that one pricing level and then just set up an additional discount off of that. The whole strategy behind pricing when it comes to customers is to set your pricing up at the customer level so that when you create an order or a quote, the prices that are picked up for each item are exactly what you intend them to be. This is especially important when you're a business owner and you have multiple salespeople that are working your sales counter and you've negotiated special pricing with a customer, and you want to make sure that when your salespeople are working with those customers, that those customers get the prices that you intended. There are also additional powerful tools at the customer level to work with in pricing. You can use the price matrix feature, option 7. This is where you can set up special pricing at either the product line code level or at the part level. You can also set this special pricing up for just a period of time. An example would be, probably the most extreme example of this would be a situation where you may be a manufacturer and you're providing negotiated pricing, contract pricing to your dealers or customers for a period of time. So you have a specific item or a specific brand where you're quoting certain pricing to them for 2017. So right now you negotiate that pricing and you want that to kick in 2017. You can go ahead and set that up right here, and you can specify a start and end date for all of 2017. You can take care of that now, and then it's out of sight, out of mind, and it will just automatically kick in on January the 1st, 2017. It's also a way of excluding certain things from special discounts that you may have set up. So maybe you put a customer on price level A, less 5%, but your margins are just too tight on, say, the Fregola plumbing line, and you do not want to have that 5% discount on that. You can specify that product line code here, and you can put them on price level A without any discount. So that's a way of blocking certain discounts from appearing. Very powerful. So to wrap up the pricing strategy, the whole idea behind here is to get your customers set up with the pricing that you want them to right now in customer management, so that when you create orders and quotes, the pricing is exactly what you intend it to be. However, I do want to reassure you that you are always in control of price. As we'll see when we're creating orders, up to the point of invoicing the customer, you can always modify price right up to the end. The next item I want to talk about is taxable status. It's very important to get the tax status of a customer set up. When we talked about taxes in day 1, we talked about how in most cases you only need one tax code or tax zone set up. You don't need a separate tax zone or tax code set up for out-of-state customers or taxable or non-taxable customers. You want to keep it simple. We have tools in customer management and in sales orders that allow you to control the taxable status of a customer. Let's take a look at those. I'm going to go into Edit, this customer, and we'll take a look at the tax status. There are 4 different tax statuses for a customer. A customer can either be taxable or exempt, meaning resale exempt or just exempt, and they can be out of state. Those are the 4 different tax statuses that a customer can have. In the case of an exempt customer, whether it be resale or just straight exempt, if you want to indicate that tax status, you must provide a resale ID. It can be as simple as just saying on file, but there has to be something in this field if you've indicated that they are exempt. When you've marked a customer as being taxable, they're going to be taxable when you're creating an order no matter what, whether they are standing in front of you or you're shipping to them, they're going to be taxable. In the case of a customer that's set up as out of state, that customer is not going to be taxed when you're creating an order as long as you're indicating a shipping method of something other than will call counter pickup. And we're going to cover this topic again when we're looking at sales orders. If you indicate will call counter pickup for an out-of-state status customer, then they're standing in front of you and you are supposed to charge them sales tax, and your local sales tax will be charged. But if you indicate any other shipping method, then an out-of-state customer will not be taxed.